by right, lost money. But they seem to have sort of beat the trend for this and turned really decent profits. Next example, okay, Jalan Anak Bukit, right? I think that is going to be where the circus is headed towards next. And since Upper Bukit Timah lies in the Asia, I thought we can take it up and use it as an example to discuss. And I've picked out several developments in Upper Bukit Timah as well. Honestly, there aren't that many. There's a very drastic difference between the old ones, right? The old are all like 20, 30 years old. The less than 10 years old one end up not many lah. So, you know, I picked as many as I can, like the newest ones already. So we have Jardin from the bottom, okay? Jardin, KAP Residences, the Creek Suites, Nottinghill Suites, Suites de Laurel, Terrene, Garden Vista, the Raintree. And it is really, really interesting case study. So attention in Upper Bukit Timah sort of died off after, you know, Daintree got sold out. Right now, you know, Verdale is also sold out. So the whole attention over in the Upper Bukit Timah area seems to have died off. Like it was one of the hottest areas in 2020, 2021. But it's gonna be hot again once we see Jalan Anak Bukit being announced, until you see the price. Because it's by Far East and we know how Far East always price their properties. Right now, back to this, I want to bring your attention to, of course, a lot of the small freehold ones you see over here, Nottinghill Suites downwards, all done very, very badly. Annualized capital returns is all negative one, right? But we have Terrene over here. I think this is a better case study. Completed in 2013, 172 units. What does this remind you of? The number of units and the TOP here are actually very, very close to Fulcrum and the Line, and we know how badly Fulcrum and the Line perform. And for those of you who also know, the people that bought pre-2013, a lot of them bought quite high. So 2013, buy before 2013, small freehold development would have, by right, lost money. But they seem to have sort of beat the trend for this and turn really decent profits. And so I think it's worthwhile for us to sort of discuss and see what can we learn from Terrene, as well as the top two, the Raintree and Garden Vista. These are 99-year developments, TOP 2006 and 2008, so really, really old, right? They are 16 years old, right? 16 years old and 14 years old respectively, at the kind of age where we all expect, right? Because we all are saying near the 13 to 15 year mark is where the 99-year developments start to come down. And let's take a look at the prices, okay? So we first start off with Terrene. Let's go over there. So if you check them out, right, a lot of them bought in 2010. So, you know, had they sold earlier during 2018, 2019, right, notice they didn't really make a lot of money lah. Their annualized returns is like less than 1%, so wasn't very good. Again, another case study of the exit is a lot more important than the entry, right? You can enter at the wrong time, but if you catch your exit correctly, and the difference can be just 1 or 2 years, notice how the percentage annualized returns now suddenly start to cross 2%. You know, the profits now we start to see 3-4 100,000. So really, I'm using Terrene as another case study of entry you cannot predict, right? But the exit you can. Because these guys bought it, they didn't know 2013 gonna come cooling measures, right? From 2010, actually from 2010 onwards, the cooling measures really start to come. It's just 2013 with TDSR really was like doors kind of shut on speculative demand. But important, once you have your holding power, you can hold it through, wait it out, there will always be another seller's market. Another run for you to catch, for you to exit. So don't panic, which is why it's important. And I think you guys have done a really good job sticking around with us until now. I know this is super duper heavy, but I think all this is just really good info to give you the sort of confidence to know what to expect, right? The more knowledge you have, the more confidence you have, the more you don't do silly things like sell at a time that is not good, or try to time your entry. Okay, so that's actually Terrene, right? For all the traditional, or not say the traditional parameters lah, by right should not do well, by right should lose money, and they did until now. Okay, and they did very, very badly until now, right? And so congratulations to the owners that held through till now and really start to see the fruits of the patience. Next up, Raintree and Garden Vista. Again, these two developments, right? 99 years already, going on like 14, 16 years old, still yielding really, really good profits, as you can see. As a matter of fact, we see our friend over here at the bottom, by 2016 still can make $262,000. Okay, we have Garden Vista. Yeah, Garden Vista also by 2016 make 322,000. By 2017 make 161,000, 3.7% annualized and 4.9% annualized. All these are new launch level kind of returns. New launch level kind of returns. By 2016 to 2006, hold all the way until 2021, still can make 5% annualized. Really, really fantastic. So my conclusion, what do I take away from Raintree and Garden Vista? First of all, you got to understand the environment that you are in. The vicinity over at Raintree and Garden Vista, the new developments that come out are no match for the kind of product that Raintree and Garden Vista can offer, the kind of size that they can offer. We have a lot of upgraders coming in from the Choa Chu Kang area. The last time, the Upper Bukit Timah area didn't really have a lot of organic. I mean, they had organic demand, but they didn't really have the people with the firepower, right? Our upgraders that have made money at the start. But today, we see more and more of that, right? Choa Chu Kang tons, and we're going to continue to see tons and tons of upgraders coming in once the Tengah area is coming online. So if you really ask me, where do I see Upper Bukit Timah headed, I would think Upper Bukit Timah is maybe going to become something like the District 15 of the West, right? Because District 15 of the East now is helped a lot by all the HDBs coming in District 19, right? So your Upper Bukit Timah area, very similar vibes, good schools, landed houses, sort of your atas place, being supported by a lot of new condos, right? Even Clementi as well, we're seeing a lot of HDBs, Queenstown, a lot of HDBs, Tengah and Choa Chu Kang. So with good, strong organic demand, they can even beat out, right, the whole aging 99-year lease of the development. But of course, if you are in an area with not so much strong organic demand, or if you do not offer a kind of unique product to serve the buyer profile, then you need to be concerned with your remaining lease. Okay, so pretty deep stuff. I hope you guys can understand. But if not, right, can always text me, and then I can go into greater detail. Now back to the thing, right? So conclusion, layouts matter. I'm not going to bring out I initially wanted to show the Creek and Notting Hill, but we are trying to keep the time short, and I know today's session is super duper heavy already. But layouts matter. Another development that, if you look at the previous one, did pretty well is the Creek. The Creek did quite okay. I mean, you don't see this but they have like 23 and 7 versus Notting Hill is 7 and 13. And the Creek, if we go and see, there are some developments that actually did quite well. The 900 plus square feet one, their profits are 200 over $1,000. The important thing is the layout. Okay, the important thing, they are side by side to one another, for example, as a matter of fact, right? But the Creek don't have bay windows already. Notting Hill Suites still have bay windows, and Notting Hill Suites has very, very odd layouts, which shows the reason why they don't perform well. The Creek, no bay windows, albeit the layout is a lot more regular. Hence, you know, you see transactions being a lot more consistent over at the Creek. Okay, so the Creek, smallish freehold development, but price do okay lah, not bad. Next up, right, understand your organic demand, which is why I'm saying, you know, I feel the Upper Bukit Timah area is going to benefit a lot from the new upcoming HDB towns in the west. There is a lack of supply of private condos in the west, and all this demand is now going to flow towards your Upper Bukit Timah area, I see, for the foreseeable future lah, right? Understanding HDB supply, where is it coming from? Is there sufficient supply for those new big HDB towns? I don't think so, okay? Because Tengah over there, right, besides Choa Chu Kang, if you go and look at Choa Chu Kang, super little condos, not enough. Then you go down to Bukit Panjang over there, also not a lot of condos. So all this demand have to go somewhere, okay? Right, and then of course choose the right kind of transformation. So while the hype that's attracting people into beauty world, maybe the whole, you know, Jalan Anak Bukit transformation and things like that, I'm actually looking at the other transformation. I feel the transformation that I'm looking at if I want to go into Upper Bukit Timah is the whole transformation at Tengah that will benefit, even though they are not super near one another. But I'm looking at that to really benefit my prices, as opposed to the Jalan Anak Bukit transformation. Right. Next up, right. So that's all I have. Very, very dense and very, very deep already. I see the number of people starting to drop. I think watch until headache, right? A lot of people say watch my video, always watch until headache. I think too many, too heavy, too much info. But that being said, you know, I really just want to give as much value as I can to the people that follow and listen to us.